Well, it seems that weird UFOs have returned to Massachusetts, not counting my sightings. Last month in Malden, Massachusetts, north of Boston, some guy was looking at the sky late at night around 10 p.m. and saw weird flickering lights in the sky, multiple colors. He ran inside his house to grab his camera to film it, or his binoculars, or whatever. He ran back out 5 minutes later, no more than that, and it was gone completely. And this is the, I think, the 5th time since 2012 that there have been UFOs in the Boston area cited by people. There was 3 cases in 2012 of UFOs seen in the Boston area, several in Dedham too. Mostly by me, though. And there was 1 case of UFOs in Boston where it was 3 UFOs seen by 1 person. YouTube video is where I found that. About 3-4 weeks later, my neighbor, who does my shoveling during the winter and grass cutting during the summer, he lives down there, Kevin, he's the guy who's going to try to find a camera for me. He didn't, unfortunately. He himself saw something eerily similar to the first report in the sky around 1:30 a.m. on a Saturday night. I wasn't doing an investigation, unfortunately. Same exact kind of light, a light in the sky on a non-cloudy night that was flickering multiple colors. A light that disappeared no more than, I don't know, a minute later. Never could explain it. And I don't know what can explain something like that. Planes don't do that. I mean, hovering in the sky is a red flag for me. Because things that can hover in the sky and look weird, to me, they're not helicopters, especially if you don't hear them. But it's weird that in Massachusetts, 1 month apart, 2 different people say pretty much the same exact thing. Now, they were both seen at night, late at night. 10 is pretty late at night. I'm usually home alone at that time. My mom's already gone to bed. 1 a.m. is definitely late at night, early in the morning the next day. So it's these things are being seen when no one else is around, which is a very, very weird thing about them. Now, both of these cases are weird, but I just want to note them because we seem to be going through a UFO flap. Not a very, very high frequency flap where you see them like multiple times a day in one area. But we're definitely going through a UFO phase in this area. I mean, I've seen, in the last month, I've seen 2-3 UFOs myself. Kevin has seen 1. The guy in Malden has seen 1. 2 different people in Boston have seen 1. I saw 1 earlier this year, in August, again. And in 2012, there was 3 different reports in Boston. 1 guy is seeing 3 in one of those reports. I saw at least 2 in 2012 in March. 13 in 2012 in September. 1 in, that was actually in October. 1 in September, late from my room. There was plenty of UFO reports. I saw another one also in August this year, also from my room as well. I forgot about that one. But between that, I've seen a shitload last 2 years. It's just weird. This whole place is going through a UFO flap, I think. For years I wanted it to go through a UFO flap, because when UFO flaps happen, weird shit starts happening that's not UFO related. People see things that shouldn't be there. Paranormal creatures is what I call them. Things like Mothman are seen a lot during UFO flaps. Now, I'm not saying I want to see Mothman. I do not want to see Mothman. But I'm saying weird shit like this happens. And maybe there will be a sighting around here of something like that. Not by me, hopefully. But I am saying weird shit like that happens during UFO flaps. And if we're going through a UFO flap, like I suspect, then weird stuff like that's going to happen. I will keep my eyes open at the night sky, even though I won't do another investigation with this camera. Again, I will keep the camera ready late at night when no one's around, just to see if I see something out of the ordinary myself. I might not capture it on camera. Something might be visible and I might not even see it. I don't want to do it regularly. I'll do it once a night, but I won't do a full-fledged investigation where I look at the night sky for an extended period of time. But we're definitely seeing lots of weird stuff here in Boston right about now. For the last 2 years, it's been more than I ever expected. I mean, I've seen... In 2012, I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15 or 16 different UFOs. That one here. That's a record by me. I usually only see 1 or 2 per year, tops. Some years I don't see any. It's just that we've been seeing a lot more than we normally should have been seeing at all this year. We've been seeing a lot more than we should have been seeing this year. Overall, by most people anyway. I just think it's very odd that we're going through this right now in this time of year anyway.